Hello and welcome back to the National Outreach. And today's video, it's another Eye on the Tropics update. Yes, you don't want to see this, but we have to show it as we are now tracking Tropical Storm Elsa, which has been around for a while now, but it's time that's coming to the US and we're putting a look for it. So this is Eye on the Tropics update number 2. It's currently July 6, 2021. The 2021 Atlantic hurricane season forecast shows a above average season with 13 to 20 named storms, 6 to 10 being hurricanes, and 3 to 5 being major hurricanes. The current 2021 Atlantic tropical cyclone names, as you can see here, already we had Anna, Bill, Claudette, and Danny. Those are already dissipated, all of those being tropical storms. And right now we have Elsa, which is currently a tropical storm, but was a hurricane for a period of time. And it is expected to regain strength into a hurricane, but we will get to that shortly. Our spaghetti model is currently showing most landfalls near the Tampa area and making its way up toward the Carolinas and exiting out the ocean, going up to Nova Scotia, Canada. So as you can see, Tropical Storm Elsa currently located around here, expected to make its way up while making landfall. One model does show a Florida Panhandle landfall, and one does show somewhere around here, which is more likely not expected. Our future track showed one of these models showing a landfall above Tampa here. Another one showing another above Tampa landfall. Also, this one being a Tampa landfall and making its way up, brushing the Floridan coast. And this one being the most expected, making landfall in Tampa area and making its way up, exiting out through the Carolinas. As you can see here, this shows the storm surge potential here. As you can see, the Tampa area being most hit at a pink level here. These areas being purple and violet, and green here, meaning the less storm surge potential, with the Florida Keys already being brushed before today. The impacts. The Florida will be able to get heavy rain, strong thunderstorms, up to 85-mile-per-hour wind gust, rough waves by the coast, life-threatening floods, and potentially life-threatening storm surge. And they should get about 4 to 5.5 inches of rain. Now, Georgia, the Carolinas, and the Florida Panhandle can get heavy rain and thunderstorms up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, straight flooding in low areas, and about 3 to 6 inches of rain. The precautions to take. You need to have emergency supplies ready, listen to local media, evacuate if told to. If you do leave near the beach, the coast area, make sure to put sandbags around your residency so it doesn't get flooded, and don't drive around unless necessary. If you don't need to evacuate, and if you just need to go to the store to get some gummy bears for your child, please don't do that unless it's truly, truly necessary. Stay out of flooded areas, especially when driving, and bring loose, untied objects indoor. This can include pots, garbage cans, and child toys. Please bring your pets inside as well. And now we're going to move on to the NHC track. All right, we're here on the NHC track, and currently the last update was around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, still 2 p.m. The next update is expected around 4:30 is usually when they update it. Tropical Storm Elsa is currently at 70 miles per hour, almost getting strength to become a hurricane. It's a very strong tropical storm. It's located right there near the Florida coast. Before we move on to Tropical Storm Elsa, nothing is expected in the next 2 to 5 days for development. The Gulf Coast is clear now. We are looking at one system right here, this one, and potentially one right here, but more likely these are not planning to develop. we go back to Elsa, take a look at Elsa currently. Elsa was a very fast-moving storm. These are many of the key messages tonight. Heavy rain will impact Cuba. It already made landfall on Cuba and significant flooding. Elsa, when it moved through northern Florida Peninsula through Wednesday, heavy rainfall will occur and considerable flash flooding, minor to isolated minor rate of flooding. Mid to late week, heavy rainfall will occur toward Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. And again, that could be flash and urban flooding. There's a danger of life-threatening storm surge along portions. This is what I talked about, the potentially life-threatening storm. Hurricane conditions are expected. We'll get to that later. And the center of Elsa is expected to remain inland of the coastline from Georgia through the Carolinas. So it's going to be a system for quite a few days. Those are the key messages. If I try to move up now. The wind speed probabilities. So, like I said, the Tampa Bay area, this side of the Florida Panhandle, will get most of the tropical storm force winds. Then you can see the orange, yellow, and green, basically the Florida Panhandle and Miami area, along with North Carolina, other outer portions of the cone will get the least amount of wind impacts. This is not quite a windstorm, more of a rainstorm. This is tropical storm wind probability, and this is the hurricane probability. That's your loop for 84 hours. Then you can see you'll get a little bit stronger there. Okay, anyways, back to the arrival time of winds. So winds are already picking up here, but around 8 p.m. they'll be able to feel the most amount of winds here. And then Wednesday throughout the Orlando area, Wednesday for North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, Thursday for upper North Carolina and Virginia, and Friday for the northeastern states, and finally Friday at night for Canada. Wind history, not much to see here. This is your interactive map. Oops, this is the Washington area. Hold on. Let me pull out really quickly. Okay, so as you can see, Elsa currently I would say since it's at 2 p.m., it's probably around here now, the eye of the storm, so very close to making landfall. As you can see, tropical storm warnings already in effect for part of the Keys. These are storm surge warnings around here. A hurricane warning is around here. Hurricane watches and tropical storm warnings are usually around the area. Or here as well, tropical storm warning and a tropical storm watch here. Around the South Carolina coast and Georgia, upper Georgia coast as well. The warning cones, alright. So as you can see, a hurricane warning is in effect for a lot of the Florida area, and tropical storm warnings all around the tropical storm watch here on the Georgia, South Carolina coast. As you can see, Elsa currently a tropical storm at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. It is expected to become a hurricane very, very soon. I would say it's currently 4:19 p.m. I would say around 5:30. My bet is that you could become a hurricane, making landfall around tonight. 5:30 Central, that is, and then it's expected to stay a tropical storm until it gets to the South Carolina, North Carolina area, where it could become a depression. But as soon as they get into the ocean, it will definitely become a tropical storm because the warm area meets the warm water meets the cool water, and that will allow it to strengthen. But it's not much of an issue here. More likely, it could become a depression somewhere around here. These areas will get a weakened tropical storm and probably just some heavy rain. That's it. We already took out the key messages. This is the storm surge. Map. As you can see, these are the greater than 1 foot areas. It can get greater than 1 foot. a storm surge. So storm surge is not as much as a regular hurricane. This is only supposed to be Category 1 hurricane, but it is a lot. 1 foot is a lot, guys. And like they said, life-threatening storm surge is possible. These are storm surge warnings and watch warnings all around the west coast of Florida, with the storm surge watch around around lower Tallahassee, just a little bit down there. Peak surge, here we go. This is what we need to see. So 3 to 5 feet is probably the most you can expect. That'll be in the Tampa Bay area. Bonita Beach, Inglewood could get about 2 to 4 feet, and around here, southern Florida, 1 to 3 feet, with 1 to 2 feet in the Florida Panhandle, up to 2 to 4 feet. And then as it exits out the Georgia, South Carolina coast, that'll be 1 to 2 feet, which is a lot. And like they said, potentially life-threatening storm surge. This is your rainfall potential. More of 6 to 10 inches is the most you can expect around the Tampa area, with all the areas getting scattered showers. Along New Orleans, Mississippi, and Alabama could get some scattered showers from this storm as well. Flash flooding potential. Flash flooding has just increased for day 1 through Wednesday morning. As you can see, not much of a margin to flash flood. Tallahassee, Augusta, Raleigh, Durham, the Norfolk area, Orlando are in the slight area, while Tampa Bay and the Savannah, Charleston area could get the most amount of flash flooding possible at a moderate area. Luckily, there's nothing high, but around here is the most expected flash flooding area. Around day 2, the flash flooding only goes up to South Carolina and Georgia, and by day 3, there's no moderate amount. And the U.S. tornado potential. If you can look at the map here, if I can go, let me go back. Right here is the most expected area from the tropical storm. So all around here mainly, and these are other areas where you can have it. This is a marginal risk here around a red amount. And that's it for Tropical Storm Elsa. There's not much else to see. Make sure to keep on checking our Eye on the Tropics page for the latest updates. Oh, they made an update and it's so very close. Like they said, expected to become a hurricane before landfall, and there's nothing else to see in the Eastern Pacific or the Central Pacific right now. Thank you for watching. If you live in Florida and the Tampa Bay area, please keep on a lookout. Hurricanes are dangerous and should not be taken in a wrong way. Hurricanes are very dangerous. Again, just want to say that. And thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. And for the latest, visit our Eye on the Tropics page. You can get updates there from the NHC. Thanks for watching.